Alright, hello, welcome to today's project update for the Magewrath throne. I've been focusing on really only one part of this model, but I did start by priming the gargoyles, or whatever you call those things, the throne itself, and the skull rock black, solid black. Like I said, the plan is going to be a dark black rock, much like a granite. Not quite obsidian. Obsidian's glass-like, so I'm not going to think in those terms, but definitely a black granite. And then just want the darker colors on the metallics that are going to be on here. Now, next step for the throne is I will actually be painting some of the background areas here, kind of a reddish color. That will be. I haven't quite picked the red yet. We'll have to see what works with the stone platform up top. I'll show you that in a second. But this is going to be essentially effectively a painted wood throne with a lot of metalwork added on as ornamentation. So, almost the entire side. Most of this is going to end up being a metallic gold, but in the back there will be certain areas that will be a little red, and that'll add that kind of sinister backdrop to it. Alright, the focus of this last couple weeks, though, has actually been the top platform itself. And I began by priming it with that skeleton bone, like I did the Dreadfire portal. Okay. The reason for that is I wasn't going for the same effects before, but I did want a very light base to begin to add the darker textures to, because I'm really looking for more of a red granite or a jasper, because I figured that's more like what this type of rock would be. And again, marrying the the black base here with the red top, that just looks really nice, at least in my opinion. Dave, I hope you like it that way. But with this being a kind of a jasper or red granite platform, I had to take quite a different approach to painting it. So I had to do a custom blend of raw sienna and maroon to get the proper base color. And I actually stippled it onto the tan or skeleton bone primed base to get a lot of variation. Hopefully you can see that in the color throughout, to make it look like a composite stone like granite would be. Okay, and then in the end I went through, and granites, especially stuff like jasper, they actually have veins of minerals going through them, and so I used instead of actually washing this with the red tone Army Painter, I actually used the red tone to create the impression of little mineral veins. You can see there's some there, one crossing the skull back here, a few more there. So that makes it look a lot more stony, for lack of a better term. Now, I'm going to have these, I'll call them finials. Those are going to be metallic, mostly a gold. But other than that, all of this is actually stonework. I'd say taking a close look at the details, and none of it is metallic, like metal engravings or whatever. These are actually all carved rock. So I figured the finials will actually be an accent, but the rest will be just rock. Alright, so I'll give you kind of a feel for what this is beginning to look like. Not quite, like I said, with the metallics not on, it's kind of hard to picture completely. But this is going to be a black base here. Now, what I'll do in here is I'll make sure that the recessed portions are a lot deeper black, and I will highlight it with various black grays, whether it's like a Vallejo, German gray or whatever, or a charcoal. So that will give some gradation to the solid black base, Yeah, I just think that's going to start looking good. Okay, well, Dave, hope you like it. And I'll have this ready for our game this weekend. At least that's what it's looking like. All right, catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.